Hello, all of you. My name is Dr. Neha Hamilton, and we are covering this subject called social media marketing. And today we are going to discuss Facebook marketing. So, today's lecture agenda is to make you understand the importance of Facebook marketing, how to create a Facebook page, how to create a Facebook post, and how to read Facebook analytics. So these are the lecture agendas. These are the things that I want to teach you in today's class. Okay. So let's do a quick revision of what we have covered till now. So we have seen what is social media marketing. We have seen what are benefits of social media marketing. We have seen what Facebook is. We have seen some data about Facebook and some positive points about Facebook that other social media platforms do not have. Definitely, the popularity of Facebook is huge globally. The languages which are available in Facebook are 100 plus. So there is like no restriction. If you want to advertise overseas, you can do that. Okay. So these are the things which are a plus point in Facebook as compared to the other social media platforms. After that, we have seen that what is a Facebook page. So I have explained you that Facebook page is a commercial business official page that you create for a particular business to showcase your products and services, or you can create for your personal interest also. If you are a YouTuber, you can create a parallel Facebook page and you can post updates of your YouTube videos that you are uploading. If you are an influencer, you can use that Facebook page for affiliate marketing. And if you are a business, you want to promote your product and services, that also you can definitely do with your Facebook page. Some people do it just for their hobbies. For example, if I have a hobby of antique things collection, so maybe wherever I go, I'll collect some antique things and I'll share it on my Facebook page. And I will make a community where everybody who shares same kind of interest will share same kind of things. That's how you become an influencer. Initially, you started as a hobby, and then you slowly and gradually make a pace, increase the total number of followers. And when you have a good, follower base, then you can easily market a product or promote a product, which is called as affiliate marketing. If through your own personal content you are promoting some other company's product, that is called as affiliate marketing. If you are making a YouTube video and in that YouTube video you are promoting some other company's product, that is again affiliate marketing. If you are writing a blog, right, and you are writing about some company's product and giving the link to purchase that particular product, उसको भी हम क्या बोलेंगे? Affiliate marketing. Means through your own content is your own, but you are selling somebody else's product, so you get a commission for that if a purchase has been made, right? For example, you must have seen a lot of YouTube videos in which people are saying that uh, uh, you know you buy this product, or those kind of videos are actually called as haul, HAUL haul. For example, Amazon haul, Nika haul, Flipkart haul, right? Cosmetic haul, Lakme haul. So these all videos are actually mainstream affiliate marketing videos, right? So I just give me a few seconds. I'm going to search this kind of video with you so that you can understand actually how does a affiliate marketing video looks like. Okay, so you just have to make the concept clear that what is affiliate marketing. In affiliate marketing, through your own content, which is either on YouTube, or it is on Facebook, or it is on Instagram, or it can be a blog, you are promoting somebody else's product. It can be product, it can be service, it can be salon, it can be anything. Okay. Now, If somebody makes a purchase from your video, the source of that purchase is from your video, you get a commission because you are marketing that product. You have promoted that product, right? So that is called as affiliate marketing. Sometimes you don't even realize that those people are actually promoting that product. You don't realize they make it so nice. They make it so convenient for you, so knowledgeable for you. So you actually feel that this is a genuine video, but actually that's not a genuine video. They are promoting a product. They are doing a business. Okay, so let's move back to the next page. Yes, so this is what I've explained you, that whenever you are creating a Facebook page, there has to be a very influential profile picture, a very effective cover photo. There should be a call to action button. Then these are the posts. Here these are the posts uh, that you post. And whenever you make a post on Facebook, you should make it a point that it is something which is unique. It is something which is different from others. Also, I have told you that whenever you are creating a Facebook post, you have to keep this thing in mind that your organization's goal and whatever your audience want to hear, these both things should go hand in hand. Okay, now we have explained what is organic reach and what is paid reach, right? Organic reach is product on their wall, and that is free of cost. You have just sent a post on Facebook on your official page, and somebody else likes it and they share it on their Facebook page. So a post should have those qualities which is likable by the reader and the customers. It should be very attractive, it should be innovative, it should be something hatke from the normal post, right? Then only people will share it, because whatever you share, I share on my Facebook page, we are very conscious about that because that defines our personality. The kind of Facebook post I share on my Facebook actually defines my personality. It's a part of my personality. So I will not share anything which is against my personality or that doesn't match with my personality. So make sure that whenever you are posting something that matches with the blueprint of a dummy customer or a customer persona that you have created when you are making strategy of social media advertising. Okay, I hope you remember what is buyer persona. We have already created buyer persona, and we know what is buyer persona. Okay, so whatever ads you are creating, you should keep in mind that those ads, should match the personality of your target customers. They should be able to like it. They should be able to share it on their Facebook page. Okay, so I am going to just show you that kind of a post again. So I'm going to share my favorite page, Facebook page, that is of Fab India. If you see their Facebook page, it is very well organized, right? And the kind of post they share is very youthful and it is very new. You have never seen these kind of philosophy before, this kind of ideology before. So I think this is the ad that I've already shown you. Okay, so this is a very small 0.05 second video, right? And do you know why this video was posted on Fab India's, official Facebook page? Because they are launching a new range, right? And this new range is something which is very different from what they were launching before. So just to create inquisitiveness in the mind of the people, just to make people be very, excited about this new brand, they have launched this kind of a video. Now, this video was posted on 29th July, right? If you can see, it is written coming soon. This is hashtag unapologetically you. So here we are also learning one more lesson, that the name of the new range is Fab NU, right? And the theme of this Fab NU is unapologetically you, means normal से हटकर, राइट? सो यहाँ पे तो ये इस एड में तो सिर्फ आपको एक्साइट कर रहे हैं, आपको तैयार कर रहे हैं मेंटली कि एक नई रेंज आने वाली है. नाउ लुक एट द नेक्स्ट पोस्ट दैट दे हैव डन. So when they have actually launched uh, this range, coming soon, unapologetically you, normal se hatkar, you know, look at the keywords. Your fearless and your boldness is what is NU coming soon. In this video, they have created such a video that everybody would like to share on their Facebook page. Why? Because you can see the engagement rate is also nice. 207 people have actually reacted to that, 16 people have commented, and there are 6 people who have shared on their Facebook wall. So this is something which is called as organic reach, right? What is organic reach? This Facebook page of Fab India is free of cost for them. If they are posting something on their social media, and if these 6 people are sharing, and yesterday we have studied that an average Facebook user has 300 friends, right? So just multiply 6 by 300, right? So total this many people have seen this ad. The people who are followers of this Fab India Facebook page are watching this, and also the 6 people who have shared this ad on their Facebook page, their friends are also watching it. So let's watch this video again.
Unapologetically you. Unapologetically you.
Okay, so let me find out the actual launch video that they have. I think I've shown you that video. I've already shown you, but I'm not able to find it right now.
Unapologetically you.
Okay, so whenever I will find that video, I am definitely going to share with you again. But till now, I just wanted to show you that how nicely They are managing their Facebook page. They are creating an inquisitiveness in the mind of the customers, and they are always posting these fun videos, these very small fun videos that uh, attracts the customer. Let's go back to the slide. Right. So I have shown you how to reach organically. The only way is to create a spark in your advertisement, make it different, make it small, and make it effective. Okay. So this is how you reach. Now we have also learned how do you compare reach and engagement. More is the reach, more is the engagement. And this only happens in the case of paid ads. This is not organic ads. This is paid ads. Facebook only shows you this analytical data when they are actually showcasing the paid ads, right? So whenever you are investing in Facebook, they show you that what was the reach of this particular ad, and on the right side, you can see two color coded graphs. So the blue graph show you that how many people have actually commented on that particular post, and the pink color shows you that how many people have shown reactions. Reactions in the form of like, in the form of dislike, in the form of posting a particular smiley. So this gives you engagement, right? So each Facebook post will give you a data. Now, this data is very important to you. A Facebook page which has less reach and high engagement. That means that Facebook post is a good Facebook post. People are liking it. Okay. So if people are liking it, you have to make a note that what are those things in that particular ad which people are liking. Whether it is the concept, whether it is the keywords, whether it is the idea that your customers are liking. Okay. Now, um, this is how the Facebook Analytics homepage looks like. And these are the dates when these ads were posted, and these are the title of these ads that they have posted. For example, 21/9 को ये ad हुआ था post, then 29 को ये ad post हुआ था. ठीक है, ad नहीं है, ये actually Facebook post. Now, this each color graph shows you the total amount of reach. So this post was read by 11.3 thousand people or users. From those 11.3 thousand users, 239 people have commented on this post, and 240 people have actually reacted to that particular post. So engagement rate is very high, right? Now, if you want to boost the post, you can do it. Boosting the post on Facebook doesn't come free of cost. You have to again invest some amount of money to boost a post. And after boosting a post, after 24 hours, you will be able to see that what is the performance of this particular ad in terms of engagement rate and in terms of reach, right? So, yes, you have to compare the engagement rate of all the ads, and you have to see. See, for example, if I compare these two ads, right? The ad which has 2000 reach and ad which is 1.7 thousand reach. So the number is like almost same, right? 2000 and 1.7 is like just a difference of 300 people. Now, let us compare the engagement rate. How many people have commented on this post? 26 people have commented. And how many people have commented on this post? Only 17 people have commented. Here you can see that in this post, 43 people have actually reacted to this post. और नीचे वाले में देखेंगे तो how many people have reacted? 64 people have reacted. So अगर आप इसको add करोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा that which ad is actually doing better. So I think this is doing better, right? This has more number of people reacting to this. So अभी आपको कंपेयर करना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे क्या है, दिस ट्यूना सैंडविच इज अ फैमिली हैशटैग फेवरेट सैंडविच. यहाँ पे इसका हेडिंग क्या है, गायरोस इज अ ग्रीक डिश मेड ऑफ मीट. So you can compare this that people are more interested in Greek dishes as compared to sandwiches. So next time, whenever you are creating an ad, this is a very small point that you have to keep in mind that people are more interested in sandwiches as compared to Greek dishes. तो आप अपने पोस्ट जब नेक्स्ट टाइम पोस्ट करते हैं तो आपको ये चीज अपने दिमाग में रखनी है कि अगर मैं ग्रीक रेसिपीज लाऊंगी तो हो सकता है कस्टमर्स उसको ज्यादा लाइक करे, हो सकता है उसका एंगेजमेंट रेट ज्यादा. नाउ द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज which post to boost and which post not to boost, right? So you have to understand what work and what doesn't work, right? What work and what doesn't work. So here this post 105 reach and total amount of engagement is 50. Here the reach is 124 and the reach is only 10, right? So you have to compare it. 105 लोगों में से 15 लोग रिएक्ट करते हैं और 124 लोगों में से 10 लोग रिएक्ट. ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंचा फिर भी कम लोगों ने रिएक्ट किया और कम लोगों को पहुंचा तो ज्यादा लोगों ने रिएक्ट किया. यहाँ देखिए 105 and 50, right? So that means this post is better than this post. This is an Indian recipe. This is a Italian recipe. So the point of difference is that people are liking Indian recipes as compared to continental recipes, right? And this is a post that you can boost because you are getting an idea that people are somewhat liking it. If people are liking it, sorry, that means you can again boost it. You can increase the reach from 105 to 500 people. Maybe the engagement rate will also increase. अगर 100 लोगों ने उसको लाइक किया है तो 500 लोग में ज्यादा लोग उसको लाइक करेंगे ना. तो that's why you can boost this particular post if we compare these two posts, right? So that's how you have to compare the reach and engagement data. And again, I would say a point of advice is that you go on the engagement rate and read the comment of the people, that what people are saying. You know, people write their sentiments in the comment. They will write that please share a butter chicken recipe instead of chicken saag recipe. You know, please share a different kind of recipe. Please share recipes, chicken recipes made for kids, right? People write these kind of comments in which they are interested for, and we are creating a Facebook page only for the users. So it is very important to make post that is of importance to your users. You are creating content for users, right? So that's how you learn what to take and what not to take, which post to boost and which post not to boost. Okay. Um, right now, uh, again, this is something that I've explained you, that whenever you create an ad, these are the options that are given to you. If you want your ad on the mainstream, that means on the wall of your users or customers, that is going to cost you high. It will be written sponsored, but it will be come in the notification of the customers and also will be visible on their wall, on their Facebook wall. If you have a small budget, still you want to give a Facebook ad, then you can choose side column ads which are visible here. These are called as side column ads. This will cost you less and you can increase the reach in very limited amount of money, right? So this you have to choose according to your company budget and all those things. Now, this we have covered that you can boost a post within 24 hours if you think that people are liking it, and you can improve the engagement of a particular post. Then you can boost your post. Give them the information they want to hear, right? For example, we were very happy when PV Sindhu got us a medal. So if Some brand on their Facebook page is congratulating PV Sindhu, then I may like that particular brand, because I share the same feeling. As an Indian, I'm proud that she got us the second bronze medal for the country, right? So, as an Indian, I am proud. And if some brand, for example, Dettol or Google, on their Facebook page is sharing that, PV Sindhu won a medal and India is proud of you, then I may share that post on my wall because I am in the same state of mind right now. So you have to understand that which post to boost and which post not to boost, right? If you are getting good reactions, boost it, take a chance. And if you think that people are not liking it, then do not do it. If you are seeing a lot of comments, then go and read those comments. Those comments can be negative as well, right? So you have to understand and you have to study a particular Facebook post. Then only you have to make a decision on whether to boost that particular post or not. Okay. Next thing, we have to understand that there are two different types of campaign on Facebook. The first is that promotes your business page, and the second is that promotes your individual post, right? So, if I have created a new Facebook page, or if I am an established brand but I do not have good number of followers, so I will go for promoting my Facebook page or business page. I want to increase my followers. I want people to know that I am on Facebook now. I want people to know that I'm a new brand, right? Then you have to promote your business page. Now if you want to promote your individual post, for example, you are established page like I have shown you yesterday, lifestyle stores, right? And you have a sale coming soon. That is, you want to clear your inventory and you are putting up a sale of 50% off, flat 50% off. Now, if you want to boost this post, if you want to increase the reach for this particular post, then it will promote the individual post, right? So there are two different kind of ad campaigns. Either you can promote a new page, or either if you want to increase the followers, you promote the whole page. But if you only want to promote a individual post, a small post which you think, it is very important for you to share this information with the people, then you can promote individual post also. Okay. Now, how to promote a business page, right? So here on a Facebook page, you will find a particular tab which says promote, right? Now, if you want to promote this particular Facebook page as a whole, I'm talking about the first option. When you want to promote your full Facebook page, right? Then on your business page, you will find a tab which says promote. Now, you have to click on this particular tab, right? Now, if you want to boost a particular post, मतलब मुझे पेज प्रमोट नहीं करना है, मैं बहुत श्योर हूँ कि मेरी ये रेसिपी बिल्कुल हिट है और मुझे इसको पोस्ट करना है, इसको बूस्ट करना है. You can boost this particular recipe also, this particular Facebook post also by clicking on here, which is written boost post, right? So there are two different options available with you. You can go with any of them. The decision depends on you as a digital marketing manager. Now, after you click on promote, what happens next, right? Then Facebook asks you, what is your objective, right? Why do you want to promote this page? You have to choose. You can choose a single objective also. You can choose combination of objectives also, and you can customize your objectives also. It is not given in the slide, but the latest feature is you can customize your objective also. आप खुद से भी लिख सकते हो जो इसमें नहीं है, ठीक है? तो what are the objectives? Send people to your website. If you have a parallel website, and you want to increase the traffic on your website through your Facebook page, you can do that. Increase conversions on your website, right? So you think that you have a lot of leads on your Facebook page and you want to convert this into customers, you can do that. Next is boost your post. You just want to boost your post. You just want people to know about it because you are sending them a message that, for example, there is a sale going on and you want people to watch it, know it, promote your page. If you have created a new page, you want to promote your page, you can go about it. Get installs of your app, right? So if you are a very successful application and you have created a Facebook page and you want that through those Facebook page people go to the Google store, Android store, and download my game. If that is your objective, you have to choose that. Increase engagement in your app. So you want people to increase their engagement, to be people to be more active. You know, आप ऐसा notice कर रहे हो कि from the past 10-15 days people are not very active on your Facebook page, and suddenly you want to excite the people and make them more engaged towards your website. You can do that. Reach people uh, near your business. So if physically आप चाहते हो कि people आपके business को आकर visit करें, for example, if there you have a physical shop, physical store, right? And you want people, you want more footfalls, you want more people to come and visit your shop, raise attendance at your event. So you are creating an event. For example, most of the art shops, they create exhibitions, right? So if you're creating a bridal exhibition, if you're creating a Rakhi exhibition, you know, whatever exhibition, small exhibition you are creating to promote your product or brand, and you want to inform the people about that, that can also be your objective. Next is get people to claim your offer, right? So, you know, sometimes you give people some kind of offer. Why do you give them offer? Because you want them to engage with you. You want them to increase your sales. So you want people to, you know, claim the offer that you have given to them. Okay. Next is get video views. So if you have created a video ad on Facebook, you can also share a video ad. I have just shown you a video ad on Facebook, right? So if you want to increase the views of that particular ad, you can easily go about it, right? Now, the next thing is, once you have selected your objective, right, then you have to choose your target audience. Now revise those points that I have told you before. What is the first point? The first point is you have to decide that whether you want to promote your page or whether you want to promote your post. First point. Next point is, once you decide it, then you have to decide that uh, you know, what is your basic objective. आप क्यों promote करना चाहते हैं आपके पेज को या आपके पोस्ट को. Next is, now you have to select your target audience, right? So this kind of page will be visible to you when you are, you know, creating a paid Facebook ad. The first is custom audiences, means you can select your audiences. You can tailor made, or you can select or customize the people whom you want your post to reach. Okay. Now, location, you can set the location. Different states of United States are given. You can choose it, right? And next is you can choose the age also. You can choose the gender also, and again you can choose the language also. So Facebook gives you this much of flexibility when you are promoting a particular ad. Okay, so this is very important, and that's why we always recommend to use Facebook for social media marketing, because here you are going very focused. You know, if for example I want to boost a post, for example a chicken saag wala recipe, so I will be more interested that women should read that article more than men, right? Maybe men are taking interest in cooking nowadays, but basic customers, basic target audience for me is like women. And who are the women? I think for housewives, they are more important, or the mothers who are staying at home are more important. So the age group that I am going to choose is from 30 to 45, right? These are the women who are excited about cooking because they have small kids. So, and I can choose the location also. Okay. Then let's see what comes next. Yes, definitely you can choose the language also. The language of your Facebook post. Next, monitoring the Facebook ads. Once you have created a Facebook campaign, you have paid money to Facebook through your debit card or credit card. Now, next thing is you have to monitor those ads. Now, how do you monitor those ads? With the help of Facebook Analytics. Now, how do you read Facebook Analytics? For example, whenever you will open your Facebook page, if this is the post that you have, given Facebook to add this post, this is the performance that you are going to see. For example, action, clicks, click-through rate, which is called as CTR, impressions, and total score. Everything will be given to you. Clicks means how many people have actually clicked uh, on that particular rate. Impressions means people have just seen it, but they have not reacted it. When I will not react, when I don't like it, when I don't notice it, I will not react, right? So these are the data or the stats the Facebook is giving you. Then finally, Facebook retargeting. Facebook provides you with a pixel or code to be placed on your website by your web development team. Retarget those people who have visited your site in the last X days, means maybe last 30 days. Retarget people who have visited a specific page on your website. For example, retargeting people who visit Tasty Fix page, right? Retargeting means when you boost post, you can you can choose the option in Facebook that people who have already visited. You know, if I'm interested, then only I will visit a particular page. And if you compel me to visit that page for 2 3 times, maybe at one particular moment I will do a purchase decision, right? 2 3 बार मैं उस पेज पे जाऊंगी तो शायद तीसरी बार मैं खरीद लूंगी उसको. So that is called as Facebook retargeting. Okay. Then we have conversion tracking. Okay. आपने जो भी ऑब्जेक्टिव सिलेक्ट किया है बिफोर लॉन्चिंग योर फेसबुक एड, Facebook is going to show you the analytics related to that. For example, if your objective was converting the people, then Facebook is going to show you in Facebook Analytics that how many people were converted by those particular ads, right? So this data also Facebook is going to give you. Okay, so that's it about uh, Facebook ads. And today we have completed this topic and we have studied A to Z about Facebook ads. We have seen that what is a Facebook page. We have seen that how your Facebook page should look like. You should have a good cover photo. You should have a good profile picture. In About Us, please write everything about your company. Please write, uh, the things which are important. You want your customers to know. Okay, so just give me a moment. Okay, yes. So this is an example of a Facebook page that I have created. right? The name of this Facebook page is Beauty and Fashion Trends, right? Now, I have created a post on this, right? For example, this is a book that I'm marketing. Why I'm marketing this? Because I have written this book, right? Now, this is how Facebook shows you the data. The basic data is shown to you. For example, three people have read this, six people have got engaged in this, means either they have liked it or they have written the comment or something like this. Distribution score is not written. Now, if I want to boost this post, let us see what happens. So once I click on boost post, right? So Facebook is going to show me the preview, right? So this is how the preview is going to look like. तो ये मेरे को प्रीव्यू उसने दिखा दिया है, ठीक है. अब सेम थिंग्स आर कमिंग. ओके, what same things are coming that I have shown you. You have to choose the audience that you want to see this post, right? For example, if I choose audience who are living in India and age of 18 to 65 plus, definitely I want to change this, not 65 plus, but maybe 18 to 22, right? I can choose it. Or the people who like my page, they can also, I can uh, send my post to them. People who like your page and their friends. So this is what I can choose. Now duration is for 7 days starting from today, and this ad will end on 9th of August 2020. What is the estimated daily result? कितना reach देगा मुझे? कितना reach देगा? 305 to 665 people. And this is the estimated post engagement. Total budget कितना बता रहा है? 560 US dollars, and that's a lot. Okay, 560 US dollars. And then they are asking me to my card information and what would be like the mode of my payment. So this is how you boost a post on a simple Facebook page, right? These are the things that Facebook is going to ask you. Sorry, I forgot the first thing, which is goal. You can change it. you know Facebook is going to ask you a lot of things, that whether what is your goal, whether you want website visitors, whether you want more messages, engagement, leads, calls. आप क्या चाहते हो वो गोल भी आपको सिलेक्ट करना है. उसके बाद आपको अपने ऑडियंस सिलेक्ट करना है, ड्यूरेशन सिलेक्ट करना है. ड्यूरेशन आई मैं बढ़ा सकती हूँ, मैं बढ़ाती जाऊंगी तो मेरा बजट क्या है यहाँ पे बढ़ता जाएगा. ठीक है, तो ये जो एक बजट है, ये एक्चुअली कितने दिन का बजट है? पर डे का बजट. जितना मैं दिन बढ़ाती जाऊंगी आप 560 से उसको मल्टीप्लाई कर दो, उतना बजट हो जाए, राइट? So that's why I always tell you that make a budget before launching a Facebook ad, and try to forecast that what is the total amount of money you are going to spend on a particular Facebook ad. Okay, so that's it for today. I have shown you a demonstration also. I have shown you that how to create an ad, what are the things that you should keep in mind when you are creating a Facebook post, what are the things that should be there in your Facebook post to make it more successful and more engaging. So that's it for today's class. If you have anything you want to ask, you can ask me right now. Okay. Thank you so much for joining. I'm ending the recording now.